Good day, cyber friends. It's Mitty Man coming back at you from Walker's Music. Yet another word for the day. Yes, it's Friday, people. It's the Friday afternoon edition. And we thank God for life, health, and strength for as well as it is. I want to give a shout out to the YouTube family, also to the End Time Harvest Gang, also to the Blog Talk family. Every one of you, you know who you are. I want to cut through the chase today, people, to say that we are always going to give God the glory, in spite of. Matter of fact, things may not be the way that we want them, but thank God, He is in control, and we're going to trust Him. In other words, Job said, though He slay me, yet will I trust Him. In other words, we just going to continue to walk the walk, and not just only talk the talk, but we're going to walk the walk, and we don't do anything to be well spoken of by man. Man will let you down. Matter of fact, people will let you down, period. You cannot go by them because they one way 1 minute and another minute. So you cannot, don't put too much weight on people. Nevertheless, we give that there is a friend that stick it closer than a brother. The Bible tells us that in your lifetime. And Mitty Man just speaking, this is just his observation. I'm speaking of what I've observed. And as a matter of fact, I even heard another minister, I forget which one said this. He said, I believe it was Jesse Duplantis. He said in your lifetime you might find 5, if you're lucky. You find 5 real friends, real. And I know what he's talking about, and y'all do too. In other words, friend that stick it closer than a brother. One that won't mind telling you when you're right and won't mind telling you when you're wrong. I just want everybody to know that we are still in the business of kingdom building. It's harvest time, people. And I'm going to say it. And I know a lot of people do not like this statement, but you know, Satan is busy. He's stirring up wrath, gathering souls to try to block my path. Enemies inflicting all the hurt they can, throwing rocks, hiding their hands. In other words, but I'm like what the Williams brother made a cut of that song so many years ago. I'm just holding on to my faith. In other words, you can't stop me. You can block me, but you can't stop me. You can turn me, but you won't forsake me. In other words, you're not going to stop me from reaching my final destination. In other words, we're going to give God the praise. We're going to give Him all the glory, because we know all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and move and walk according to His purpose. In other words, God's purpose. Many are the plans of a man, but it's God's purpose that's going to prevail. In other words, it's not about what you think or what you might want, but it's what God desires. God is going to always have His way. In other words, God meant for this world to be a paradise, and it's going to be one. If He have to tear it up and make it a new one, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to get a new earth and a new heaven one day, and Jesus is coming. In other words, like it said, Jesus is coming, oh glorious day. And that's the day the Mitty Man is looking forward to. In other words, I can't help who may not like the way I say it. I can't help who might not like the way I put it. And I can't help who may not like the way I walk. But as a matter of fact, my walk is not your walk. Neither is your walk mine. But let us walk the road to heaven. Let us walk the road to glory. Let's keep up with kingdom building. Let's do it. It's harvest time, people. Wake up, people. Wake up, church. It's time to go home. And we need to be about our Father's business. In other words, I ain't talking about being in each other's business in a negative way. That part we can stop. But I'm talking about we need to be about our Father's business. And I'm not talking about in that nosy kind of way. That's trying to nosy your way into everything. That's where some of us, we so busy trying to find out what the other fella's doing. How much money he's making, or what he giving. What people giving to the church, and whatever they decide to do is none of your business. Is that between them and God alone. So in other words, you just do what God told you to do. Mitty Man do what God told him to do. Let's walk the walk and talk. Not only talk the talk, but let's walk the walk. Be about our Father's business, and everything will be all right. This is Mitty Man saying whatever you get into. It's the weekend, people. Look, if God ain't in it, stay out of it. The life you save may very well be your own. And you got to watch now, because Satan is trying to, he's not taking any prison. He's taking you out of here. And you just look around in the world. Everywhere you look, you got all kinds of stupid tragedies, and it's all because of Satan. He got great wrath, and he's trying to take everyone out that he can. And believe it or not, some of us are being easy target for Satan. Some of us are letting Satan use us to take out other people. But God said that as long as he's in the world, he was the light of the world. But he left us people. Now we got to be the light. We got to be the light. So let's get about our Father's business. Get about kingdom building. Look out for your brothers and sisters. Take hold to your hand and pray always without ceasing. This is Mitty Man saying peace. Goodbye.